Hey guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. In today's video, we'll be checking out RSR. It's been around a month since we last looked at the asset, and the price really has been quite stagnant. I mean, we've had a push up to this level of resistance here and rejected, but that's pretty much like the rest of the market. I'm just looking to Bitcoin on my left hand screen, which is dumping down sub 40k again. It's getting a little bit frustrating now, isn't it? But whenever Bitcoin does start to sort itself out and starts pushing on, ultimately altcoins will follow it up, and that is no exception to RSR. So just, I'll tell you what, I'll put on my 3-day time frame here. Just on a broader perspective of things, this is an area I mentioned last time, which was a major area of liquidity before we did build up and move to that next level. And that's pretty much where we're sat now. We are within that trading area there. And look, I mean, last time we did well. I mean, we created that bottom there, and then we pushed up and did a nice wave up. I'm still expecting the same to happen again. This could go on for a while, depending what the market does and depending what Bitcoin does. But I think eventually we're going to start pushing up to this level of resistance here, which is up at around that 6 cent region. So I wouldn't worry about it too much at the minute. Price action is boring, and although the team is still working, fundamentals haven't changed. People do lose patience, and that's just the markets for you. I think in general, cryptocurrency markets, people are even less impatient than in stocks. So it is what it is. For me, I think this is just a solid buying region down here. But just one thing to highlight, if the market did completely swing down, we lost 40k, and we started pushing down to 35, 34, 33 or whatever around there, ultimately altcoins will follow it, and we've got a major support level down here. If you look at these 2 wicks, 1, 2, that's an area which we've used as support in the past. So that is always a possibility that it could come down to 0.007463. Personally, I don't see it, but you just don't know what with this market it is. I mean, we pushed up to 42k, all were looking good. We're back down to 40k now. I'm just looking at, I've got the price on my left hand screen here. It's just, it is frustrating. But for me, it's just an opportunity. I know that this project is still doing well. Things are starting to push on in terms, I think we're around 75% towards mainnet. All those goals are complete. So who knows when it's going to be. We had a little bit of FUD saying somebody was going to be this month. I think that just got misinterpreted a little bit. So for me, I think mainnet will potentially come this year. Hopefully come this year. And then with that price action, we'll really start to push up. I think once the mainnet is fully built and the team know that they are ready to launch it, the marketing will ramp up, because currently there's not much marketing. The price is just dwindling. The team are building, so it is what it is. But yeah, looking to buy, I would target buy. It's pretty much laddered in, really, to be honest. We're going to a daily time frame. I mean, we're currently around here, so ladder from the bottom here potentially. If you look at the no closures below this region here, so that's at 1.17 cent, so that's 0.0117. I would place some orders there, and then I would ladder them all the way down to that region, down at around 0.007. That is a potential area where the price could come down if we do get a Bitcoin shakeout. In terms of taking profit regions, then there's only one major level that you should be concerned about, and this is this level here at 2.1 cent, 2 cent region. It's been a clear level of support in the past, and it's now a double level there of resistance. Who knows, fingers crossed, third time lucky, we break through and then go on to target some of these levels around here. But I think, yeah, if you're looking to buy those levels that I mentioned and then take profit, I mean, let's have a look at this. If you buy at this region here at 1.1 cent, you got a potential 70 to 80% move if you just take profit there. Also, if you do manage to get down here, if the price does dump to those levels, you're talking about 180% move. That will happen. We will see some big rises on RSR, whether it's from here, here, or here. It's going to bounce at some point. The team is still building, and all is well. And I'm massively bullish on this project long term. Price structure, price wise, it does look bad. But if you have a look at most of our altcoins, some altcoins have done up to 95% drops and recovered in the past, and some altcoins even down that much now. If you look at the GameFi sector, which launched pretty much last year, some of the assets bounced back for all the way down to 95% down, which is crazy. But yeah, that's crypto market, and let's say that's investors' patience. Looking at a couple other things, so I use the EMA20, EMA50. We had quite a few bearish cross actually. We had a bullish cross here, which didn't last too long. You're talking a week, and then it dropped to the downside, and then the price is now trading back below that moving average 20 for any bullish price action. Like you see here, we broke above the green line, which is a moving average 50, and then we started to push on, but we hit that level of resistance and died off. For any bullish narrative, we really need to get back above that 50. Once the price action does get back above that 50, we'll probably get a bullish cross, and then we'll start to trickle up and start to push on. But for now, it's just a patience game. It's waiting to see what Bitcoin does. And we are waiting for that swing up. A lot of people actually still waiting for 11 or 12k, which I can't see where they're probably looking at, because they seem to think in previous Bitcoin dumps we have dropped 80%. Personally, I don't see that now. I think there's a lot more going on in the crypto space. It's a lot more advanced. There's a lot more adoption in place, and there's some major players starting to buy it up. And you can see as soon as it gets to 39, 38k, the price is just bouncing, because that's where a lot of the buys are coming in. Looking at RSI, it's fairly low. It's down at 40%. Plenty of room to drop still, but I think that every time we get to around this region, the price action does bounce, as you can see here, here, and here. Every time it does bounce. So if you're looking there, so that's a buy zones mentioned, major take profit region at 2.1 cent, and then beyond that, I think once you get above this level, you're going to start looking at taking profit up at 5.6 cent region, but that's a long way off yet. Unless a miracle does happen and Mainnet comes tomorrow, or Bitcoin jumps up to 60k again, you're not going to see that level hit soon. But like I say, time in the market will pay off, as long as you are managing to keep a level head, and that's that. So one thing before we do jump into a Bitcoin pairing, I just want to talk about BlockFi.com. It's a platform I'm personally using on a day-to-day basis, mainly for this option here: earn more from your crypto. So what you can do, deposit crypto into a BlockFi account. It's called a BIA account. It's a BlockFi interest account, and you can earn up to 11% APY. Interest accrues daily, and then it's paid monthly in Bitcoin into your account. Also, if you use the link in the description of this video, then you are entitled, or potentially win up to $250 in Bitcoin paid into your account, but make sure that you do deposit. So that's BlockFi.com, or if you go BlockFi.com/operation crypto. And then finally, before we finish up, I just want to take a quick look at a BTC pairing, which is here, currently down at 34 Satoshis, which is crazy low. And I've got this other level marked up, same as a Bitcoin chart, the US dollar chart, 30 Satoshis as a region. I would be lapping it up. I think 30 sats is probably a decent area which you should look to potentially target if you're looking to buy. And then, I mean, I wouldn't look any lower, but if you look at the bottom of these 2 wicks here, which is support, you got 27 Satoshi. So I think this is just majorly undervalued in both the dollar and the Bitcoin pair. Any take profit regions, you're going to look around here, which is probably around 50 Satoshi. So buys at 30 sats, sells at 50 sats, rinse, repeat, and hopefully then we do get a nice rise going up over the course of the next few months. So that's it. That's my thoughts on Bitcoin today. If you are new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.